I cannot stop talking about good parenting. Good parenting is not about gentle parenting. You see, these days you discover that children, biological children of parents, are now beating up their own father, they are beating up their own mother. It got to a point I decided to ask some of my colleagues at work and ask them, I said, what do you think is the cause of all this nonsense that is happening in our society today? That a child that was given birth by a mother and a father biologically will grow up and become a thorn in the flesh of his parents. How can a child you gave birth to, after all the pains and the suffering, now begin to beat you up? And they were saying all different things, but mostly majority of them said, majority of those type of children, they are no longer children anyway, they are adults, and they don't grow to become an adult in a day. It started from somewhere. That character was built in them over time. And something went on viral on social media where a mother woke up his son around 10:30 or thereabout, and the son started slapping the mother at the back, slapping the mother from upstairs down to to downstairs, and he kept on slapping the mother. Why did you wake me up? Why did you slapping the mother? And the mother was smiling. Even though they claimed that it was a content, whether it was a content or not, I know many good parents have reacted to the video and made the woman to realize that she is not training the child the proper way. How can your own child be beating you? On top of waiting for waking him up? Why should that be so? And yet you are smiling and you are asking, is this how your own child does too? And people were giving her gbasgbos on the internet. I want to say that those children that has become adults now, that are beating their parents up, started from childhood. Some they started even when they were toddlers. I remember a time in my church, there was this particular couple. They have waited for a very long time before God granted them child. And that child was just barely a year plus. She was carrying the child one day, and the child was angry, and she slapped the mother twice on the face. And the mother, when she decided to retaliate, she gave her a dirty slap on her hand. And the child started screaming. I said in my heart, very good, well done. For the mother to have beaten her back, not thinking of the years she has waited to have her. She did not know, she did not rub her on the head and say, oh, baby, don't beat mommy. It's not good to beat mommy. Stop beating mommy. And no, baby keep on beating mommy. And by the time baby grows up and become a grown-up woman, baby will now start really showing mommy that he has been brought up in a very bad way. I heard on the internet also of a young man, I think it was about 21. It was a very popular thing that happened, and it was trending, of a billionaire son that stabbed his father to death. A billionaire son that has been committed, that an estate has already been committed into his hands to begin to take care of. A 21-year-old son, you committed an estate into his hands, And he doesn't, because he did not work for it, he was spending money lavishly. And he got to a point, the father raised his voice and decided to say, no, enough is enough. And the boy turned around and stabbed his father to death over allowance and over accusation that he has not been managing what was committed in his hands well. He stabbed his father to death. That was a child that was brought up by somebody, by a parent. It has started over the years. That character was built in him over the years. And when he became a grown-up man, he exhibited it full time. Parents, we need to be careful. There are things we can use to take care of our children, not misbehavior, not unnecessary acts, not disgraceful acts. We should stop pampering children unnecessarily. Where we need to scold, let us scold. Where we need to discipline, real discipline, let us discipline. So that they will know that what they have done is bad and is not good. I also heard in the news about a 30-year-old boy. So that one is not a man, 30-year-old man, that also macheted his father to death in Benin. And thank God for the youth. They did not allow him to live after that man. They did not even allow him to bury the man he killed. They leashed their anger on him and they killed him in return. And what did they say was the problem? A 30-year-old son asking his father for food. And the father said he had no food for him. And he brought out a machete and macheted his father. It didn't start overnight. It started somewhere. So parents, you need to open your eyes and know what you are doing. It started somewhere. Let's train these children well. If not, they are going to start from you, so that you will know that you have not done well as a parent. What about, I also heard of another one. I think it was on Berekete TV. Even though they realized that the boy is having some challenges psychologically or whatever, he also beat up his mother because he felt infuriated, and he was not so comfortable with the way the mother was talking to him, and he beat up his mother, his own mother that gave birth to him. Parents, let's train our children well now so that this nonsense can stop. Until we meet again, do have a great day. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you.